Conan, your Murderville episode was awesome, just to say.
Thank you.
So was Marshawn's. How did that come about? And do you think that you would do more stuff like that? And do people approach you to make appearances like that?
That's a good question, too. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. I've a lot of things I say no to because it just doesn't feel right. I get a call, and I get a text. It's Will Arnett, and he says, "Can I get on the phone with you?" And I said, "Sure." So he basically said, "Hey, I'm doing this project. It's a really silly detective show, and I'm always teamed with someone who doesn't know what's happening. It'll be 2 days of shooting in the Valley." And Will Arnett is one of my favorite funny people. He didn't even finish the sentence, and I said yes. And then he did that thing where he was like, I think it'd be really good.
That's a great Will Arnett.
GMC trucks. But because it was Will, whenever I'm with him, there's a couple of people who, if I'm with them, all I do is mess around. We're never real with each other.
Yeah.
And it's Will Arnett. It's Jack McBrayer.
Yep.
Whenever I'm with Jack, I don't behave, and he goes into I become the overbearing city guy.
Yeah.
Who's like, well, look who just stumbled out of the cornfield. And he goes like, no, sir, I do not like it, sir. He comes to my house every year for a Christmas party. We do that.
Yeah, you do.
We stand next to the ham, and I go like, well, you probably don't know what these electric lights are. And he's like, sir, I do know what electric lights are. And people are laughing, and occasionally someone thinks I'm really doing that to him.
Yeah.
I have people occasionally like, you should be kind of nicer to Jack McBrayer. I'm like, it's a joke. I'm doing my thing. He's doing his thing. But that's the relationship I have with Will Arnett. So he said, let's do it. And then it's quite strange. They don't tell you anything. All I knew was that I was a trainee, and you're in your trailer. They come in, hair, makeup. You're waiting. Then they bring you into this giant warehouse and where they're shooting, and they bring you in the back. And I haven't even seen Will yet. I haven't seen anybody. And I'm behind a door. And they say, when someone taps, you go in. And I can just barely hear what they're saying because I'm on the other side of all this, this set. And I'm quite a distance away, and I just hear, you've got a new partner. Not a new partner. I don't. Well, here he is right now. Let's get him in here. And then someone just taps you on the back, and you walk in. And the next thing you know, I haven't seen it yet myself, but people tell me I keep saluting people.
You do.
And I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I just will say things, and Will's trying to make me laugh, and I'm trying to make Will laugh. And
there are moments when you broke, and you could tell the two of you were just like having a really fun
he
time.
kept, and there are little things like they bring this guy in cuffs and this magician, and then he's pulling all this stuff out, and I'm like, don't people get searched when they, and Will does this thing where he laughs and holds his, then it's really fun, but it's kind of like an escape room or something. Like you don't know what's happening. It's a really good idea, I think, for a show. And I've had a lot of people say, was the hot sauce thing real? And I was like, yes, it was really real. That was very hot sauce. And Will kept putting more and more on. And my thing was, I'm going to eat as much of this as I can. And my eyes are watering. And then when the scene was over, someone came walking up to me. Everyone's masked and everything, but walking up to me with a big plastic bucket and said, if you need to throw up. I'm like, you were prepared for me to throw up?
They didn't give you like milk or anything?
Someone was standing there with milk, but I think they were drinking it. Anyway, it was really fun to do. And yes, at this point, if something sounds like it could be interesting or different or fun, I'm really up for it.